Hello, welcome. Let's try to solve another Leetcode problem. 15, 3 sum. So for this problem, we are giving integer array nums, and we're gonna return all the triplets. So for example, nums I, nums j, and nums k. So such that the sum of them gonna be 0. And we should know that I not equal to j, not equal to k. So this is what we are giving, and the final result is going to be a set. So in this example, we have -1, -1, 2, -1, 0, 1, because there's no duplicate. So this is going to be the final result. So for storing the final result, we can prepare a set. So this is we can put all those triplets as a tuple, and we're going to put it inside a set. But how can we find all those numbers? Definitely n cubic is not possible, because if we check, the length of the num is going to be 3000, so definitely it is not possible. But n square is possible. So we're going to check if we can solve this problem in n square, the time complexity. So if we take out one number, so for example, so we have this kind of array. So -1, 0, 1, 2, -1, and -4. Yeah, because we are not going to solve it in n cubic, because this is too simple. We're going to solve it in n square. Yeah. So what if we just sort the array? Can we make the problem simpler? So for example, if we sort it, so it's going to be something like -1, -1, 0, 1, 2, and we also have -4. So we're going to sort the array in increasing order. Yeah, so by sorting it, the idea is that, for example, if we sort the array, the idea is that if we take out one number, so for example, this is our first number, and then we're going to find two numbers. So this is going to be the first number, and then we're going to find another two numbers, maybe this one and this one. Maybe the sum of them equal to 0, or maybe this one and this one. But how can we make it possible? So for example, if this number, so this number is fixed. This is going to be the first number. If this number plus this number and plus this fixed number equal to 0, so what's going to happen? Yeah. So let's just analyze if it is more than 0. If this number plus this number plus this number more than 0. So if it is more than 0, so this is the left pointer, and this is going to be the right pointer. Should we shift the left pointer to the right, or should we shift the right pointer to the left? Because the sum of them are more than 0. It's more than 0. So this means we need to shift the right pointer. So this is the right pointer. So the right pointer is going to be here. So in this way, it might be possible the sum of the three numbers is going to be equal to 0. So we have to shift the right pointer. So if it is less than 0, for example, so we have to shift the left pointer. We just wanted to make the sum of those three numbers bigger than before. If it is less than 0, we need to shift the left pointer to the right in one position. So in this way, this means we can solve it by using two pointers. But what if the three numbers equal to 0? So for example, so this number plus this number plus this number equal to 0. Let me just give you an example. So this is -4, and this is 1, and this is 3. -4 plus 1 plus 3 equal to 0. Yeah. So this means we can shift the left pointer and the right pointer at the same time. But what if we just shift the right pointer? We will not shift the left pointer. For example, we just shift the right pointer here, and the left pointer is here. So is that possible? This number plus this number plus this number equal to 0? It is possible, because maybe this number is also 3. It is possible. Yeah. But as we can see, they're going to be a duplicate. -4, 1, and 3. It is a duplicate. So this means we can shift them together. It is even faster. We can shift to the right and we can shift to the left together. Maybe this number is 2. Yeah. If this number is 2, this number is 3, it is more than 0. So this means we're going to continue to shift to the right border. Yeah. So in this way, we analyze all the cases if it is more than 0, less than 0, or equal to 0. Yeah. But for the first number, what if there's a duplicate? This is -4. What if the next number is -4? Because we've already enumerated all the possible cases. So if the next number is still -4, so we will not check it because definitely it's gonna be duplicate. Yeah. So I think we've analyzed all different cases for this problem. Now let's just start coding. We're gonna prepare a set because the final answer is gonna be a set, and the left border at n gonna be length of the nums. So we're gonna prepare an empty set and the length of the nums, and then we're gonna check all different cases. Yeah. So if this I is more than 0 and nums I equal to nums I minus 1, yeah, so if the current number equal to the previous number, so this is for enumerating the first number, if they are equal. So we will not check it, we're gonna continue. Yeah. Now we're gonna prepare the left and the right border. So left is gonna be I plus 1 and the right is gonna be n minus 1. And the condition is 2 borders, while the left border less than the right border. So we're gonna prepare a total. It's gonna be sum of the 3 numbers. So it's gonna be nums I, nums L, and nums R. Now if the total equal to 0, so this means we need to put it inside our final result. So we just need to add it. So in our set, we're gonna add those 3 numbers. It's gonna be a tuple. So we're gonna add it inside our set, and we're gonna shift to the left border and the right border. So left and right, yeah, to one place, and the right gonna minus 1. Yeah, and if this is more than 0, so this means according to our drawing, we needed to, so if it is more than 0, this is the left, this is the right. This means we needed to shift to the right border just to make it smaller. So we're gonna shift to the right border to the left. Else is the last case, which means total is less than 0. So we're gonna shift to the left border. Finally, we're gonna return the list of this set because the final result is gonna be a list. Now let me just run it to check if it works. The first testing case didn't work. Let me just analyze why. I think because I forgot to sort the nums, because if we are using 2 borders as we analyzed before, I forgot to sort the nums. So we're gonna sort the nums in increase order, and then we're gonna use 2 borders. Yeah. Now let me just run it. Now as you can see it works. Now let me just submit it. Yeah. As we can see, we passed all testing cases, and I think this doesn't matter. At least we passed for all testing cases, and I think the speed is okay because this is just O(n) square. And it's not so difficult. First of all, we're gonna sort the nums array. After that, we're gonna enumerate one number, which is the nums I, and then we're gonna use 2 borders to check. And by using a set, we can remove all duplicates.